Hello everybody and welcome back to Space Engine. We're going to pick up where we left off last at this ringed world. My kitten is once again joining us this episode, so you may hear him every now and then. I tried to get him to leave, he didn't want to, and I figured, why not? So, where are we? I actually forget. I was asked to go to the smallest galaxy. I don't know if it's in the game, but I'll try. Seco 2. Not found. Okay, it's a collection of like 1,000 stars orbiting our galaxy. It's more like a cluster orbiting the galaxy. But let's go on an adventure then. Try to find small galaxies. And where is he? Oh, he's on top of my computer now. Lovely. That's what I need. Cat hair in my computer. It's a little companion of this galaxy. No, it's a little cluster. Right. We're looking for faint, tiny galaxies. We're going to use parallax, kind of like that one. No. It's not terribly small. You know, let's go back to the Milky Way, and we'll look at some of the companions of the Milky Way. Because, you know, I actually know what's going on there. Because we actually have a number of satellite galaxies. We have the large and small magellanic clouds, which everyone knows about, and I personally love. I think they're great. But we also have these itty bitty little things. They're hardly even galaxies. Are you digging in my garbage can? He's trying to. Small little collections of stars and matter. There you are. Well, let's chill out in here. What's new? And get out of the garbage can, dumbass. What is new in this world? Yellow, red, orange, supergiant, triples. A lot of things going on here. Yeah, okay. That didn't work out terribly well. But I have to move my garbage can away from my cat. There we go, because he's being annoying. Ooh, what's that? Oh, those galaxies. Who are you? Oh, it's the large and small Magellanic clouds. Let's go to the small one, because it's small and fun. Boop. And they're only visible in the southern hemisphere, unfortunately, but whatever. Let's explore. Kind of a disc. A lot of clusters and stuff in here. So anyways, what's new in the world? Oh, actually, you may or may not have seen news coverage of this fellow who claims he's a flat earther and he wants to build a rocket to prove it for himself. And I'm not buying it, you know? Like, cause like I've already known about him. He builds steam rockets to do like jumps and tricks and shit. But I'm not buying this. Because he even says himself that he didn't become a flat earther until very recently, suspiciously after his like campaign to raise money for his next rocket project was going very poorly. Oh, there's a very thin ring system here. And it's because of that I'm thinking that, yeah, no, he's not a flat earther. He's just pretending to get attention and make money. Because now he's being sponsored, I suppose you could say, by the group Research Flat Earth, and they're giving him money. So it's like, yeah, no, he's not a flat earther. He's pretending to make money. It's way too suspicious. So I'm not buying it at all. And I'm surprised that nobody else has noticed that. These thin little rings, because it's like he didn't become a flat earther, quote unquote, until, okay, you need to go over there, until like his projects were going very poorly and he needed funding. So it's like, yeah, no, that's awfully suspicious. But, you know, whatever. People will still believe it and think he's dumb. He probably is dumb, but the fact that nobody else notices that he's obviously playing people for chumps is kind of hilarious. Actually, let's check out the information on this one first. It's abiogenic. It is marine, and it's organic, multicellular. Lovely. Let's go to this one now. I just went over my cat? No, no, he's fine. Oh, we got aerial stuff, and it's abiogenic, so it's cool. That's two Genesis is in the same world, or same star system, different worlds. Well, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. It looks kind of nice, actually. I like the swirly gas patterns and the lovely clouds and the banding and the moons. Lovely rings. There's some nice rings. Very nice rings. Actually, it's kind of funny because this guy, the only reason I know about him is because he builds steam rockets, which is like what I'm also doing. Only, I'm going a different route. What his rockets are, they're just your generic steam rocket, where you just have a tank and a nozzle, and you heat up the water under high pressure, and then when you like let it out, it just expands, and boom, you have steam. My cat hit my stopwatch. I now no longer know how long I've been talking since he touched it. I really should just lock him out when I'm doing recordings, but whatever, he's cute. Anyways, so steam rockets. And like what I'm working on is a little more complex. There's an added stage in between that basically, it doesn't improve thrust, but it improves duration and efficiency. And I'm also working on like unmanned sounding rockets, not a manned rocket right now. But either way, so I knew about him because of that, and he just seemed like your general daredevil kind of idiot. But whatever, he was building rockets, so I appreciate that. And now he's magically become a flat earther, suspiciously when his funding was running out. So it's like, alright. Not sure if it's clever or not. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I'm always asking for funding and donations for my projects, but I wouldn't pretend to be a flat earther to get money out of people. That's just rude. Although I will use them as a tool to make money. You know, the whole thing. It's like, hey, help me. Like my one balloon here. If I can just raise $500 more, then I can get all the remaining parts for it, and I can launch it sometime in the next couple months. And specifically, it's using a non-wide-angle lens. Like I'm actually using a narrow-angle lens for it, so that if I get a good image of the Earth's curve, no one can say, "Oh, it's a fisheye lens." It's like, nope, not this one, because I don't know. Everyone always uses GoPros for balloon things, and it looks pretty, like it really does, but it also distorts the image heavily because they're wide-angle lenses. So you can't get a clear image of the Earth's curve with them, and you also, I don't know, it looks distorted to me, and I don't like that. So I'm actually getting a camera that has a 90-degree lens that isn't distorted, specifically for this, so I actually get some nice imagery that isn't distorted. And now my cat, speaking of balloons, is chewing on my balloons, or my balloon capsules. That's just good for him. He's pretty cute, but he's dumb. Luckily, he also weighs like 4 pounds, so I can pick him up and move him around easily. A warm oceana. Multicellular, organic, marine, abiogenic. Lovely. What's the atmosphere looking like? Mostly carbon dioxide, a bit of oxygen, sulfur dioxide, water, argon, and carbon monoxide. Oh, okay, see, you can sit on my lap, but don't play with the mic. And I have to play one-handed, so the cat isn't, like, causing me problems. Right. See, I don't script my videos or even plan that far ahead, so it's literally just all improv. Like, the closest I'll come to scripting is I'll sometimes come up with an idea for a topic to talk about, but beyond that, it's all just improv. And that works for me. I hate writing scripts and saying scripts. Which is why a lot of times when I do like promotional video stuff, I try to like I'll always spend like an hour trying to do like voiceovers, but I always sound so robotic when I read off a script. It's just terrible. So I just do music and like subtitles. Where else to go? All right, let's go there then. Oh, Jimmy. Yes, look at you and those big eyes. Yes, you're cute, I know. We weren't just here, were we? No, this is a different place. Ooh. No, I'm gonna go there first. There's enough life, but I like that. Oh, that's a nice planet. Dude, look at that. That is a That is a nice looking planet. Like, that is nice. I like that. This is a good place. Look at those rings. That is a pretty planet. Aw, so nice. I should look at the information on this. I'm kind of curious. Hydrogen, helium, of course. Wait a minute, NH3. Isn't that ammonia? Ammonia? I'm pretty sure that's ammonia. NH3. Let's check. I'm pretty sure that's ammonia. I've been doing more actually like chemistry stuff to see if I'm not bad. Because again, like I'm actually not good at chemistry. It is ammonia, dude. Spot on. And then you got the hydrocarbon groups. I always get screwed up. Like C2H4, isn't it? Or CH4. One of these is propane or like ethane or methane. Let's find out, shall we? I really should just keep like a reference page on here, but I don't because I'm bad. Charybdis, no, CH4. Methane, yes, alright. And does that mean that C2H4 is propane? H4. No, it's ethane, or ethylene. Alright. See, close enough. I always get the hydrocarbons mixed up. And C2H2. Oh, no, screw you. 2H2 is C2H2. Acetylene. Wow, I botched that up, so I suppose one of these is probably methane or propane. Screw it. Well, actually, no, why not? I might as well just sit here and talk and figure this out. This video will be very boring then, but I'm gonna figure this out. So C2H6 is ethane. So okay, yeah, these are ethane and propane then. Learning experience. C2H8. Ooh, what the hell, CH2H? What? It's a hydrocarbon. Wait, then what is propane? Propane. C3H8. That's why I got. Oh, it is 3H8. Okay, so I'm gonna get screwed up here. That is propane then. Right. I have no idea what time it is. My cat turned off my stopwatch, so I don't know. I'll just kind of talk until I suspect I'm close. Anyways, we had a planet with life to look at, and I got distracted. Oh, also, that interstellar asteroid that flew through, they've confirmed that it is indeed interstellar, which is really cool. And it's also really oddly shaped. It's like 10 times longer than it is wide, so it's like a big stick or a cigar. And I kept making jokes that it was like the whale probe from Star Trek 4. And it's like its name is like Umahi Mahi or something like that, or Humahi, something, I don't know. I'm terrible with Hawaiian names, and yet everything's been getting Hawaiian names recently, which is kind of annoying. But I keep thinking that it should be called like Rama or something, you know, from Rendezvous with Rama, which was a giant O'Neill cylinder. I don't know. Anyways, info. I don't care about that. What's its general information? Abiogenic, subglacier, organic, unicellular. We have bacteria here, folks, and lots of it. It has an atmosphere? Nope. It might have a thin envelope of something. It looks like it has a thin envelope of something around it, actually. That bit of that glow there. It's probably kind of like Europa that has the thin envelope of oxygen just because of decomposition of hydrogen peroxide on its surface. Actually, I think it's the ice decomposes into hydrogen peroxide because of UV light. Or no, wait, the water is broken, or is, because hydrogen peroxide is H2O2. So it's like oxygen combines with the hydrogen, or oxygen combines with the water to create hydrogen peroxide, and then decomposes into oxygen and hydrogen, and you get the hydrogen blows off easily where the oxygen kind of hugs the surface, so you get a thin envelope of oxygen around Europa. but it's like hardly an atmosphere. It's more just like, again, it's more of a thin envelope. It's not actually an atmosphere, really. Again, I'm not terribly good at chemistry. I'm better at engineering, honestly, and some physics stuff, but I like to pretend that I'm good at chemistry. I do chemistry stuff sometimes, and I've done some chemistry work in the past, but not enough to really be terribly good at it. I have friends who do chemistry stuff that I usually rely on for help when I need it. What else is going on in the world? Not a whole lot, actually. That's beyond the pretend flat earther and his wonderful scam and the interstellar asteroid. There isn't much going on. I was reading a thing earlier about an artificial kidney. That was kind of cool. It's like an implantable device that uses biochips and kidney cells to filter toxins and produce urine, and it would help people who need kidney transplants get a kidney that would allow them to basically, it's kind of like an internal dialysis machine, but it would prevent rejection and basically improve quality of life. I think it's really cool. I always love medical advancements like that. My kitten's falling asleep on my lap, which is good for him. I'm a big fan of that. I was actually talking to somebody at a regenerative medicine research lab. When was it? I think 2 weeks ago. About stem cell regeneration in connective tissue, like ligaments and joints, or like ligaments mostly. And it's actually quite interesting because it's kind of tricky because what you need is like collagen and stuff to develop, or at least the production thereof. Alright, the information going on here. General, that is a star. I want to look at this here planet, which looks stunningly lovely. 99%. My goodness, CH4. Oh, we were just talking about this. Wait a minute, this is a frozen titan. CH4 is that methane? See, this is all bad am at chemistry. I forgot, and we were just literally just talking about it. Oh well. Yeah, methane. Well, I mean, I did all right in chemistry in school. Balancing equations and all that is easy, and all the actual work itself is pretty easy. Basically, you just make sure electrons aren't misplaced when you're done, and you're good to go. So, like that's all a chemical reaction is. It's literally just like electrons being swapped, either shared or completely given over. You have ionic or covalent bonds. You break the bonds, make the bonds, or electrons are literally shared between the two. Basically, it's just atoms wanting to get to a neutral state, and that's a chemical reaction for you. Because matter wants to be neutral. It wants to be at its lowest energy state. So higher the energy state, the less stable it is. And the lower the energy state, the more stable it is. This is why things decay. Like you have like uranium or plutonium, which is the atoms are very unstable, and they constantly fission and release particles, and like beta decay or spontaneously fission through neutron stuff, and they basically slowly break down until the atoms reach like lead, which is a very stable energy. Like it's a very stable element that doesn't decay to anything. Well, no, it's basically just high energy to low energy. Things decay to be as stable as they possibly can. Sometimes hydrogen atoms will get excited by a photon striking them. Actually, any atom by a photon striking them, and the electrons will jump to higher energy levels. And then, because they don't like that, they'll jump down to a lower energy level and release a photon again. And it's like scattering and stuff. And that's kind of interesting because like we know why electrons jump to higher energy states. We don't know why they jump down. Like we don't know what caused them to do that, whether it's spontaneous or if there's actually something that makes them do it. I don't know. It's kind of cool. But anyways, I'm gonna assume it's been 20 minutes, so I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and leave ideas for places to go next time, or topics to talk about. I don't know. I'm all ears. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and space.